G'day, my name's Gav Kennedy from Rothsay Bay in New Zealand here. I'm one of the lucky proud owners of the first generation 2 WilliamsWarn Personal Brewery. Can't stop staring at it basically, but it's a beautiful machine. I think one of the things that really strikes me about the WilliamsWarn is the quality of the build. It's just a machine that you want to stand around with and have a beer with your mates and stare at, and that's pretty much all we've done for the last sort of 4 months with it. Absolutely loving it. I was a home brewer back in the days when I was at university and had all your usual failures of exploding bottles and bad tasting beer and terrible hangovers, as well as all the sort of 6 hours at a time it took to sort of put down a brew. And I came across the WilliamsWarn website and went and checked it out, went straight to their showroom and got my name on the list, and I was pretty lucky to get at the top of the list there to get a machine. So we're building a new house, and obviously with a new kitchen going in, and there's a spot at the end of the dining room table just off the kitchen there for the WilliamsWarn Personal Brewery, right next to the Italian coffee machine, looking very similar, both in stainless steel. So I think it's one of those items you don't want to hide away and have in the laundry. I think it's something that you want to be quite proud of and have out in front of people, because it's a great conversation piece as well. And one of the things that I find with it is it's not just the guys coming around really interested in what it is or how it works or what the beer tastes like. I'm finding a lot of the girls actually like it as well. And they even to the point they're actually enjoying the beer, which is something they don't usually do. So they try and steer you away from it a bit, but once you've got it, you've got to drink it. You can't just stock it up, can you? The WilliamsWarn came with a full set of instructions. It was extremely detailed, but also very easy to follow. It took sort of one complete read through to sort of work out where we were, and I think it took me about 3 brews before I was brewing without the instructions anymore, and I made a sort of short reference guide and I sort of just followed that, and that's what I do now. But what I found about the instructions is that they weren't just instructions on how to fill the machine and get it going. There was a lot of quite intricate detail about beer brewing and what gives beer flavour and carbonation and stuff that you just don't really think about. So it was a real education, and I think it forms part of a great conversation. You're not just whacking it down and then drinking a beer at the end of the day. There's quite a lot of science behind it, and there's quite a lot of interesting topics around where the flavours come from. And that's one of the things about the WilliamsWarn beer, is that it's not a light, unflavoured beer. It's full-bodied and really flavoured, and I find that you know, you can change beers quite easily because the body sort of carries through. Whereas generally, if I was drinking a stock standard supermarket beer, I couldn't actually change. I'd stay on what I was actually having. Yeah. So I bottle 100% of the beer I brew. Keep it all in little personalised crates that we made for it out of Quila. And more to come, of course, but running out. But I find the advantage of bottling is that you can take it next door to a mate's place. You can take it down the road, you can take it on holiday with you, and it's always available, which is a great option rather than, I find, drinking it straight off the machine. I've currently done 10 brews on the machine. Currently I've got bottled an English Pale Ale and a Dutch Pilsner, and also some cider. I think I've decided that Dutch Pilsner is the beer for me, and that's what I'm going to really stick with, but it is nice to have that change and have the English Pale Ales or the premium lagers. I find are quite good as well. I think in the future, if I've got a bit of time and a bit of energy, I might start some wet hopping in the machine. I've got a friend who does that and he quite enjoys it. And I think it's just about really finding out where the flavours can go and what you really enjoy at the end of the day. But me and my mates are a bit of a volume crew, so we just want something good there that we like to drink, that we can get every week and go and sit in the garden and enjoy it on a sunny day. I think the WilliamsWarn Brewery for me was not a very tough decision. The payoff was easy to calculate, especially if you have a lot of friends around or you like your beers. And I think it's an investment in the future. It's one of those things that you sort of line up to hand down to your children. It's very easy to clean, it's very easy to fill, and it's very easy to brew in. So I think when you weigh all those things up, the decision to buy something like a WilliamsWarn Brewery was very easy. There wasn't a lot of second thoughts, and I think I told Ian when he came around once. I surprised the wife. She wasn't actually She thought I was joking when she thought that it was going to be delivered, and when she showed up and it was here, she was quite surprised. But her first words were, "Wow, what a great looking machine," which was better than hitting me with a frying pan, I guess. But no, I highly recommend it to people that enjoy their beer or are looking for a hobby. There's not many things you can do where you get to this sort of intricate level of making something yourself that's the quality that you get from the breweries. So no, it's definitely a thumbs up from me. I've got a lot of people that want one, and they're talking their wives around as we speak. So no, well done, WilliamsWarn, I think. Great.